Welcome. Welcome to Lisbon, welcome to Portugal. We have a backpack here. No. You want to be there? Wherever you want.
Regarding the backpack, I asked him for permission, and
Nicholas Joseph,
yeah,
he let you?
But for me, it's just important. I have some stuff there.
But
for my eyes, for my lips.
They want you to have more light, so. No,
okay.
Oh, come on, just a little bit forward for you to have more light.
Sure.
In Portugal, we want you to look good. You always look good. So.
Hello, Pedro.
Hi. How are you? See, I get nervous with you. I got a lucky here. So, you won. They told me in 2009. Not that I watched it. With Fairy Tale. So the first question is, why are you back? Why are you back? Why are you back? Why did you feel the need to come back to the Eurovision Song Contest?
Because of the happiness. When we see the people here, how they are sincerely interested in music. Of course, you can't see it on the videos, but from our point of view, this is very beautiful. You are happy people, it's so colorful, it's very nice to see you're so bright. I feel like a little bit...
No, you have light, you have happiness, you have energy, you can wear black.
Just next time I will be brighter. I feel like I am the dark horse in the room.
A dark horse can mean another thing in a competition. But we'll go there later. So, you will be the first one to perform in the second semi-final.
An honor.
So you'll be Eurovision's entry number 1500.
Yeah.
Isn't that so? And you actually hold the record for the highest score on the old voting system, because now the record is ours, Portugal.
The record is yours.
With 378 points, right? What did you feel like that when you won? Winning, and on top of that, record?
I didn't think of the record that much, to be honest.
You didn't realize it at the moment, or?
Maybe, I don't know. The thing I remember is all the happy smiles. The fans. Well, yeah, and if you have been here for some days now, you have seen the different countries, the different genres, different cultures. But what is in common? Everybody's enjoying the music. You know? And I know that everybody has different tastes in music, of course. But the common thing with everybody is, I just see everybody's wishing. I said everybody a lot now, but all of us are just wishing each other the best. That's Eurovision.
Did you forgive Portugal already? Because we didn't give you 12 points. Did you forgive us already?
Yeah, I didn't think of it. Yeah.
I'm kidding. Let's talk about Eurovision 2018.
When I when I think about Portugal and Eurovision, I think of the amazing song that is Salvador, and I heard, I never can pronounce it right, Amar pelos dois.
Oh, come on, Amar pelos dois, really. And I watched that video on YouTube with you singing the song in English.
Yeah.
Come on, you didn't bring the violin, you bring backpack. But...
No, but the song, sorry I interrupt you.
No,
when I heard Salvador's song in, I think it was in February.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, I just hope that the whole world gets to listen to this song. And I saw in a lot of comment section that, well, I can't understand it because it's not in English. And I was like, why do you think about the language? It's just, don't you just feel the amazing melody? And so in March, actually I recorded that video of I just did actually a fan video because it was my own lyrics, it was just fan made. But of course I didn't want to release it before the competition was over. And then he won, and so I had like a cover version of the
already? Did you meet him already, Salvador?
No,
I will hear him for sure. I guarantee you that, I promise you that. So now you have to sing a bit of you remember the lyrics? Come on, just the melody of the song.
No, I'm sorry. It's better in Portuguese.
About that's how. Why do I keep starting with how instead of that's? That's how you write a song. This is
how you write a song. That would be good as well.
When did you come up with the idea to write about that?
It was all the letters I get. If you see my Instagram, I have my apartment full of letters of love, and some letters they're just handwritten. You know, it's very special. And some of them, there are people, mostly children, asking where to start. If you have an idea, what do we start with? You know, that everybody feels that they have something here inside, but maybe some people are afraid to do the first steps. And I hope that the thing we do on stage, the Norwegian song, that it just gets to inspire people, just believing in your talent and just doing it step by step. You know?
About talent, you know that there's a sentence, there's a phrase, there's a quote that in art, music, acting, whatever, is 10% talent and 90% work, hard work. Of course you're a talented artist, but do you believe in that, or do you think talent is everything?
It's very well said. I think it's important to not only... That's a little bit the thing about my song, you know? If you got a minute, don't only believe in your talent, but get it down, like write it down. Write down your first idea, no matter what it is, you have to work on it. And right now you can see, if you saw me yesterday, I was like this. And now I'm just, I'm smiling. This is my wonderful team. You should see us like 20 minutes ago when we were done with the first rehearsal. We were so, everybody was just smiling and hugging each other and kissing each other. And it was hugging, we were hugging. And because we worked hard for this first rehearsal. I know nothing is done yet. We're not through to the finals, but it's very important to enjoy the steps, you know? It's important to acknowledge that we have worked hard. We stood up, we woke up 8 o'clock in the night to come here for the first rehearsal. And
yesterday?
No, it's like you call it morning, I call it night.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, no, I got it. It took me so long.
and we did great. We are so happy that everything that we were so nervous about, well, I was so nervous about, it just went well.
And you're an hard-working artist.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I believe that people are different. You have different approaches. My approach is to really work hard all the time. Maybe sometimes I don't. I wish I would appreciate the small things in life even more than I do. I think I will be better at that in 5 years, maybe 10. But I think it's very important to enjoy, like I sing in the song as well, enjoy the small things.
You do that as well.
Right now I do, but now it's because I have this euphoria of something we have. We've done a good first rehearsal after so much work, and for me, that feels good.
That's good to know that.
I do this because it means like a load off my shoulders.
I have lots of questions to ask you, but it's your time. It's your time.
Good reference. Good reference. I like that.
Ah, you know that song.
Yeah.
I know, you know. Okay. Over here. It's a good song. It's a good song.
I can't believe it didn't win.
Oh, don't say that. Come on.
Hello.
Who won that year?
I don't know. It was a tough one.
Yeah.
Hello, Alexander. We're very happy to see you again at Eurovision.
Thank you, Princess.
A wonderful first performance also. So,
I'm sorry?
Your first rehearsal was wonderful. Yeah. You're born in Belarus, but you were raised in Norway, so that makes you bilingual. But I think you're one of the rare cases of bilingualism that you kept both languages very well intact. And you also sing in several more languages. So could you give us advice about how to learn better and keep languages? Thank you.
That was a perfect first question. I have to give you a hug for that.
Okay, there's happiness in the room.
Of course,
Okay,
and this, of course, this comes from a beautiful girl who, of course, knows even more languages than me. So thank you for recognizing that. Speaking of hard work, yeah, I think it's important to, if you have a language, to not forget it.
Okay.
Keep that in mind, yeah? So when we moved to Norway in, I know some Husky in 1992, something like that, they had the choice of just finding a Russian environment. You know what I'm saying, right? Like every part has a Russian environment. They found that too, but it was very important for them to let me play with Norwegian kids. It's very nice to get integrated that way. And when it comes to learning new languages, new phrases, for me, I have just, as you can hear in my accent, I have given up on being cool, you know. I wish I could talk like this, you know, just trying to just sound American, but I know that I will just flop. After 10 seconds, I'm trying to say something, and then just my Russian accent comes, or my Norwegian one, and then it will always end in that. So what I'm trying to say, I think it's more important to try to get yourself understood than trying to be perfect. I've given up on being perfect.
That's a good advice for me with my English over here.
Your English is great.
No, sometimes. But thank you. Good morning.
Hi, Alexander. Alistair.
Nice to see you again.
From Europhile. Nice to see you back at Eurovision. My question is about your activities since the last Eurovision. You released a song about stalking. Is that a problem that you've encountered yourself? And what is the kind of scariest or most uncomfortable experience you've had with strangers?
I don't think I want to talk about that situation, because when a person changes for the best, it's best not to to provocate people again, you know, by starting to talk about the bad times. So I think for the others' sake, I'm not mentioning names, it's just it's very nice that the stalkers have moved along, you know. Yeah. I forgot the second one. Yeah.
What
A
question?
good question again. Yeah.
I will. I promise.
Thank you. Hello, Alexander.
Hello.
My name is Blair Martin from Radio 4ZZZ in Brisbane,
I'm sorry,
Australia.
Blair?
Yeah.
Blair, cool.
Yeah, cool. Cool. I was watching your arrangement of the Australian song, We Got Love by Jess Malvoy, and a thought struck me. You and the violin are almost one. You are very well connected. What is it about the violin, the qualities of the violin, that you see in yourself?
What a nice question.
It's such a nice question that I didn't quite understand it.
Come on.
So,
What?
you Alexander as a person,
Yes.
and the violin, you're connected. You know, been connected for years. But the violin has some wonderful qualities. What are the qualities of a wonderful violin that match you?
That you have to.
I'm sorry, Walmart. No, I'm sorry to kill it a little bit, but I was thinking how dry I am in my throat. So
let's
right now
find
I'll
some
just
water
find
for the-
water,
Thank you very much.
Takstig,
Very good at this. Fortunately, I got it. Sorry.
and I'm so sorry. Just second. Or if you try to say it once again, I'll try to understand.
No, because violin is a beautiful instrument and has a beautiful sound, and you like it very much. So, what are the things you see in the violin and in the violin sound that you like the most? And you can say, okay, I like that in me as
I'm
well.
sorry, and thank you for. It's like I said, it's very late at night right now. So yeah.
From Australia.
Just turn around. The the best thing about the violin, or any instrument, I mean, best thing about your instrument, is that it is without words. Unless you're singing. But an instrument is just, you know, it's a language of love or hate or whatever, but it's a language without words. For me, I guess it's difficult to express this. I guess that the things about the violin is that you don't need any words for it. I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself. And when I'm singing, sometimes I'm trying to forget the words. I'm trying to just remember this, because the expressions is more important for me, because it's about the music. I'm sorry, I'm very silly right now, but I hope you kind of understand. Yeah.
Thank you.
The question was good. I just turned off for a second.
The answer was good
Yeah.
as well. I promised you, so.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hi Alexander, my name is Jasper from songfestival.be from Belgium. Now first, I've got some good news for you. Your Eurovision song is already being played on the Belgian radio stations and it's in our charts at the moment. And now my question, I saw you posting a photo on Instagram about you receiving 20,000 fan mails, fan posts.
Approximately.
Now, where do you find the time to interact with your fans, and how important is social media to an artist? And can I get a hug too?
3 hugs.
Sometimes that's very important. I don't know if a lot of you have the same problem as me, like you saw just seconds ago where I just freezed, or maybe it's just me because I'm a perfectionist, and sometimes, nothing personal, sometimes I just freeze and think about 10 dialogues in my head before I dare to say one word. So that's me, but it always helps with a hug. And now I forgot your question.
Your song is being played in Belgium, the radios, and it's already at the charts. So it's other.
But yeah, but that was the first part. Oh no, now I remember. So in Belgium, I have a great producer. His name is Olivier, and I think because of him, he helps my song in both Belgium and Netherlands, and he is the best, just showing my products to people. But I'm happy that they already can listen to my song there. So about the fans, again, people are different, right? So for some, it's nice to kind of document almost every second. I envy those people. Like you see, I sometimes have problem even with speaking. So for people who can just be on camera all the time, I envy them, because it's an amazing gift to just speak your mind. I guess that's difficult for me sometimes. Like again, some minutes ago I was just thinking and almost didn't dare to speak. So for me, for persons like me, who are just over the top perfectionists, for me it's very nice to wait 3 or 4 days to really planning one video or one photo, and then do it. And then I'm very pleased with myself. While other artists, again, they can do 50 photos a day, and that's second nature for them. So I envy them, but people are different. Yeah. But every time I meet fans, then I'm very happy. Sometimes, if I have kind of a difficult day, or if I'm sick, I even have to plan. This sounds crazy, but I sometimes have to plan my going to the mall or buying some bread. Yeah. Yeah, because I look at the mirror and I'm saying, Alex, okay, now you're just going to buy some bread, but remember, if there's a person, if there's a lady coming to you or a man who just wants to hug or a selfie, even if you're sick, and just remember to smile and take that selfie. So I prepare myself for everything because it's important for me to try to spread positive energy.
And that's good because you receive positive energy for people, so it's good for you, for everything. We ran out of time. I'm really sorry. You know.
Guess whose fault that is? But
So, last question. It's a tricky one. I'm sorry. I asked a tricky question. As well said over there, you have a video on YouTube with you performing with the violin, the songs from the Netherlands, Australia, Portugal, France, and Croatia. Franco was here yesterday. She liked it a lot. Is it your top 5?
it's my violin's top 5.
Nice answer. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Rybak. Good luck. Welcome to Portugal.